cool cats and kittens. Today we're going to be doing a bit more of a neutral look. A bit more, it's definitely going to be a neutral look. Not natural, neutral. Because I don't know. Natural, it was she. I don't know. So we're going to start off with the brows. I'm going to do the same thing I did in the last video. Lightly fill them in because I don't know what the hell they're doing. So I'm just going to brush them up. I'm just underlining them a little bit. I'm going to run a little bit through the top as well and anywhere sparse. I think because my hair is darker now, you can tell when my brows are sparser. Whereas back when I had blonde hair, because my brow hair was so dark compared, it was fine, they look really full. Whereas now they look not. So I'm just going back in with that Revolution concealer, cleaning up under my brows, making a little bit less of the mess of the shape. Taking the Maybelline concealer, the Age Rewind one, I just cut off the tip of it for my kit. I'm just going to pat a good layer of this all over the eye to act as my base. The trick with my bases is you don't want it too thick because then it'll crack. But you don't want it too thin because otherwise it won't hold any pigment. So you just kind of got to play with trial and error until you find out which consistency you like to work with, and also likes to work with the eyeshadows. So starting with a nice medium brown, I'm just going to start to build up the depth of colour and the placement of which I want my eyeshadows to follow. This is the middle shade from the Morphe 350 palette, the original one, but any rich warm brown will work. For the placement of this, I want to create kind of like a nice strong round shape. But then just on the edges, I want to flounce out a little bit just so we can wing that out with our blend colour. Because I don't want to do like a really strong circle shape, but I want the colour to be strong. So on my little beaten up MAC brush, I'm going to take peach colour from the palette. I'm just placing this half on, half off the brown shade. And with small circular motions, get a nice seamless blend between the two, following the circle on the top. And then when you get to the edges, dragging it out and kind of more of a V shape. Once I'm happy with the pigmentation of the blend out colour, I'm going to go back in with a little bit of that brown on the same brush. And I'm just going to ensure that the intensity hasn't gone and make sure that that blend is 1000% on point. Again, this shade is out of the same Morphe palette, but you can just kind of use any light peach shade. My favourite blend out was a Kiko one, and I'm fuming because I've discontinued it. Like, what am I supposed to do? The day I used the last of it up and the rest just kind of like cracked and crumbled and fell to the floor, I actually let out a cry. I was like, what do I do? This colour isn't like exactly the same, but it's good enough. It's one of those that like, it does the job. It's the best one out of all the palettes and stuff I've got so far. I find a lot of peachy colours can be too orangey, which is nice if you're doing a coloured look, but for neutral looks it's too much. It was just that perfect kind of like peachy wash. I'm on a hunt to find another that's exactly the same. On Instagram there's that La Rock, not La Rock Pro, because that's been around for years. There's a new one around and they've got a couple of palettes and there's a colour in one of them that looks really similar, and I want to buy the palette just to try that shade, which I know is really extra. Be worth it if the shade's the same. Because Instagram is bare shit with its activity. Doesn't show your post to anybody. Instagram's algorithm's fucked. More people that engage with your post, the more of your followers it shows it to. When you post it for the first hour, it shows it to about 5% of your audience. and if nobody engages with it, it won't show you anymore. So on a MAC 221, how they're supposed to look, this is my beaten up one, and this is a newer one. So I mean, we can appreciate it's not the same brush anymore. But on this MAC 221, I'm taking the shade Preppy Pecan from the Beauty Bay palette. The matte one with all the colours is Mayhem. I'm just taking that and popping that a little bit lower than we placed that shade before, but in the same shape. With really light pressure, tickling that out to the side, just keep the density on the outer. It's really important as well to keep looking straight ahead. Like I do my makeup like this, so I can see the blend, but then when I put my head forward, it goes. So I gotta keep putting it down and just checking how much you can actually see and if it's high enough. Then going back in with the brush we used before, taking no more product, but there is still product left over on the brush. 100% blended. I keep doing that. I keep taking really long pauses because I'm thinking and doing and saying, and my little brain can't do it all. And then I'm editing it, and I'm like, why are you pausing? Why are you pausing now? So I'm happy with that. I'm going to do it on the other eye and be back so I don't pause any longer. So taking a mix of both concealers on any kind of like small brush really. I've grabbed this random little one, never really use it, but we're going to go for it. I'm just patting that on the lid a little bit higher because I've got hooded eyes, so when I look straight, even though there's loads of it, it goes, and I still want it to be visible when I open my eye. Kind of believe if you're a good makeup artist, you should be able to do makeup on everybody, every eye shape.
Oh snap!
Using patting motions so the concealer stays more of the concealer colour than the colour of the eyeshadows. It will mix in, you can see on my hand is quite white and then on my eye is a little bit browner, but we'll go with that. I used to watch people on YouTube and see them go, oh, I don't usually use this brush, I'll just use this one, or oh yeah, any brush, doesn't matter which. I used to think, oh, I've got such specific brushes for each bit. How do you like just sit there and pick up a random brush? And here I am picking up random brushes. Just taking a bit of that Peppy Pecan, I'm just gonna pat on the outer line, just blur those edges, make that all seamless. I don't want a harsh stop there. And then taking a creamy white shadow, I'm just gonna set that concealer we put on. So on a little stubby brush like this, I'm just going to take some more of that Peppy Pecan and run it along my lash line. So I want some definition for where my lashes will sit, but I don't want to go in with eyeliner or anything too heavy. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my under eye, being careful not to go too close to that wing, because it's a really winged out, soft, blown out sort of wing. I don't want to go ahead and cut it and make it really sharp. That would be a really nice look, but it's just not what I'm going for today. I'm just going to go up underneath the eye with some concealer. Same concealer we used as an eye base, just because I want to get the rest of this eyeshadow done before I move on to the face. I will go back and do a little bit to the wing once the face is on, just to make sure it all blends in with the bronzer, but in terms of the bulk of it, I want it like done. So on a little pencil brush, I'm just taking that middle shade again, just under the lash line, directing it up into the wing. On a bigger pencil brush, I'm just going to take that peachy shade and blend it out. Don't worry about how low down it seems to have gone. By the time everything else is done, this isn't actually that low down. And if it is a bit too low down, I can just take it up with concealer in a minute. On the same pencil brush, I'm just going to take that Peppy Pecan. So I've just applied some white waterline colour, and now I'm moisturising with the L'Oreal Hydra Genius. So I'm going in with NARS All Day Weightless Luminous foundation on a Peaches PC08 brush. This is one of the best brushes. You can see how much my redness has took away, it's insane. So now I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just mapping this a lot lower than last time, just so I can get to that wing. I was gonna buy the Makeup Obsession concealer because Georgia Cuts keeps talking about it on Instagram, but it was all out of stock, and I think it's probably only out of stock because she keeps recommending it. Just taking some of the Laura Mercier translucent powder on a cosmetic wedge just to bake. I always dip in a few times because I'd rather go a few times and build up than go in once and do too much, and then you can't fix it very easily when it all clings. So taking MAC Dark Tan and just bronzing my face quite heavily because I like quite a heavy bronze. So I want to go in and remove the rest of my bake and then join my eyeshadow, kind of blow it out up into the bronzer before I go in and put any highlight, because I don't want to be blending in a place that I might have put highlight and then have a glittery blowout. I'm going to go in with that same peach colour and just really probably dip in a little bit to my bronzer too. And just really meld that out on the top and the bottom. And now it's time for highlight. Taking like a diamond from Doll Beauty, just focusing that on the high points. Taking some of Beauty Bay's liquid shadow in Selenite on a little fluffy brush just in the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm going to top that with K. Rose B Storm Highlighter because this is my new fave duo. So I've just quickly done my lips. This is again Pearline and Bambi from Peaches and Cream, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stick some lashes on now. These are Prin from Pound Lashes. There's some tail nails stuck on top just to give it that little bit extra, cause your girl needs it. A little bit of vitamin E. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. Any other requests, just let me know and I'll try my best. Obviously I know this isn't natural by any means. It's just a bit more like on the neutral side working with browns. I don't really know what to say. It's late, I'm tired. I'm gonna wipe this all off and go to bed now, pretty much. But yeah, peace out. Right, you done making your noise now? It sounded like one of the sound effects from GTA.
I'm not playing GTA.
I'm going mad then. I think they're similar. Maybe. Bobby, do they look even?
Colours?
Yeah, like is the wing bit even?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Why have I been added? I've been added to a group chat by a girl I don't know that's literally called G and Megs. I'm not. A girl called George has added me, so I'm assuming it's two girls, but like I'm not Hey girls, hey everyone, what is this? Do I know any of you? Why are they all really pretty? I'm not pretty enough to be in this group chat, I need to leave. I feel a bit rude coming in and being like, hi, what's this chat about? Can I have sweet corns in mine?
Yeah.
So this is the, oh, I made a noise. Go away.